With greater technology, greater information, the internet, tweeting, it still remains a question as to whether presidential debates really matter today. In Jim Lehrer's book, going through the history of presidential debates, the debates themselves gave people an opportunity to really see the candidates, since media coverage was not as great as it is today. However, it seems that people really do watch the presidential debates. It's the one time that people will actually see both candidates on the same stage addressing each other. And it also is a way for people to see how quickly they can respond to each other and respond to various types of questions regarding either domestic or international issues. What's interesting about Jim Lehrer's book is it talks about presidential debates and really that they're somewhat new, that they began with the Kennedy-Nixon debates as the very first debates that were ever done. And today it really has become part of the fabric of campaigns. And I think as an American public, we expect to see presidential debates. It's really not a question anymore of whether or not there will be a presidential debate. Maybe the format is one of the issues that's still outstanding and is negotiated between the two camps. But debates have really become a mainstream part and an integral part of the campaign cycle. And in Tension City, Jim Lehrer really focuses on the role of the moderator and the kinds of issues that the moderator has to deal with, and most importantly, what kinds of questions to ask. And those questions can really determine how the candidate will respond. And probably one of the good examples in the book is the Dukakis question about his wife. And the way that the question was worded was, it was about the question of rape, and if his wife was raped, how would he deal with that issue? And Dukakis answered the question as if it was more of a general question about the issue of rape. And people really took offense to that and thought that he didn't personalize the question enough. And other people really were shocked that the moderator had asked such a personal question. And it really had a major impact on that debate and how people viewed, particularly Dukakis's addressing the question and Dukakis's performance in that particular debate. So the moderators really have a very heavy burden to make sure that the questions are fair to both sides of the debate, and to make sure that the questions are really getting at issues that the American public's really interested in and really want to know about. I think what the debates tell us about the candidates is it allows them an opportunity to address a question and for the public to see how quickly they can address an issue. And it's also a way to really juxtapose what is the position of one candidate versus another. What really is their political platform and how does it differ from their opponent? And so I think that the debate style, whether it's a town hall meeting, whether it's a more traditional moderated debate, it really allows the audience to see how these two individuals will respond under pressure and will respond quickly to a question. And it also allows the public to see how well do these candidates know their information and know what their policy platform really is. The presidential debates are watched globally. And what's really interesting is that in the last British elections, the British government actually adopted, and it was very well quoted in the press, an American-style presidential debate, which is very odd because in Britain you have a parliamentary system. You don't have a president, you have a prime minister who's the leader of his or her political party. And what was very interesting is they decided in the last election to actually have an American-style presidential debate with the party leaders of the three major parties. The third party candidate, Nick Clegg, who is the leader of the Liberal Democrats, actually, after the debate, most people said that he did the best. He was the most charismatic. He addressed the questions the best. And so people really had sort of a different response to Nick Clegg going into those elections as maybe they would not have had they not seen that debate.